sort of feel annoyed whenever there's like someone saying, "Oh God, I hate this generation." Recording in the dark and opening up like that. No, but I can get if like an adult says it or something. It's just like the natural flow of things. I know for a fact when I'm an adult, I'm gonna be making like a Facebook post or something that's like, "Oh, kids these days do this and that and all that." But then you got people that are like probably no older than me saying, "Oh God, I hate this generation." They probably like look at someone that's like 8 years old, like, "Oh God, oh God." Like I'm trying to think what goes on in their minds every day. Like I don't feel like this generation is full of the smartest people. I mean, we got people that sag their pants. We got the whole "what are those" fiasco, and then we have Call of Duty. Because clearly guns are what makes a game good. Not gameplay and story. But kind of diverging. But it's just kind of stupid. I really don't like how people just kind of sit there and say this is the worst generation. But you live in this generation. Now I get they can probably say something like, "Well, I'm different from the rest." How can you really be that different from the rest? I mean, I honestly don't see that like how it's that difficult to just. I'm at a loss for words, honestly. It's because they listen to '80s music. They apparently act like '80s people. Yeah, but everyone acts like douchebags. I just like to act how people acted way back in the '80s. No one acted differently in the '80s. Yeah, there's a few different trends nowadays, but there's nothing really different. Just because mommy and daddy like to say, "Oh, well, the '80s were the days," doesn't mean that the '80s were the days. Oh God, you're listening to Lil Wayne, which Lil Wayne is a scumbag. Why aren't you listening to like Bohemian Rhapsody or something? Like honestly, you look like ground beef. You look like Donald Trump with a bowl cut doing the backwards moonwalk Dougie in a wheelchair. The Moondock Wuggy. Moonwalk Dougie. Like, dude, I appreciate it if, like, what was I saying? Okay, you like the '80s so much. Alright, let's just give you everything that the '80s had. Take away basically any access to the internet. Just rid yourself of everything that you have. If you want to get like right there and how you think that the '80s actually were and that people somehow acted differently, go ahead and become like a hippie or something, grow like an afro and wear nothing but like tie-dye sweaters every day. God, Megan Trainor. God, why did Michael Jackson have to die, man? God, it's disgusting. It's like, sir, how do you smell when you talk like that? Like you're acting like how, say, something would smell. Like, let me try to explain it in a more clear way. So I'll describe a smell, and that is basically like the equivalent of how you act. All right, hot dog water, Stephen Hawking's chair, a dog crawling out of the Ohio River. And if you don't know, the Ohio River is very, very thoroughly polluted, and a wet dog is very gross. I just really don't people that act like that. I gotta say, there's a lot of people in this generation that I genuinely dislike, and you know what? Most of them are people like you. Yes, people in this generation, not people from the '80s. I know a select few people that'll watch this video. People I especially don't like are the people that act like they're from a different generation for some reason. Like, I know someone like that. Like, I saw a Facebook post once. It was like this dude, like, "Oh, all these kids have these video games these days. Well, I used to put glue in my hands just so I could peel it off." It's like, okay, so I am older than the majority of the people that I find in my grade. Like, if I was born 2 weeks earlier, I'm in eighth grade. If I was born 2 weeks earlier, I'd be in ninth grade. And I am older than this person, and I don't talk like that. I've never put glue on my hands just so I could peel it off when it dries. It's a great feeling, but still, I've never done it because I have other ways of. You get the point. This was a rant about children by a child. You're 3, kid. Kill yourself.